So, it's been a interesting week as far as Marvel goes. We have the whole Sony and Disney Spider-Man controversy, which is still up in the air, and there's tons of rumors going around, and we're sort of sitting here with our eyes glued to our screens, whether it's a computer screen or phone screen, and we have our fingers crossed, hoping that a deal will be made for Spider-Man to stay in the MCU. And I've heard tons of rumors, and honestly, I don't even have the time to report on all of them that I've heard. And again, they're just rumors, so without any credible evidence or anything confirmed, I'm not taking them too serious. But as this is going on, Disney just had their D23 Expo. And we learned that 3 other TV series will be included in Phase 4. They talked about Phase 4 at Comic-Con a couple weeks ago. And Phase 4 is going to introduce several other heroes. And also during Phase 4's announcement, they talked a bit about Phase 5. So D23 even further elaborated on what's going on in Phase 5. Now, from what we understand, Phase 4 will end with Thor 4, and that will be, it will end in November 2021. As you know, we're all looking forward to that. And, you know, we have sequels coming up. Captain Marvel, Black Panther, Guardians of the Galaxy, and like I just said, Thor 4. So, again, some of this is going to be Phase 4, and then they have a lot going on for Phase 5 as well. Marvel had 3 announced MCU movie dates, and those included February 8th, 2022, May 6th, 2022, July 29th, 2022, had any titles attached to them. I believe Black Panther 2, the shooting for it, is going to start in 2021. Now, anybody that knows me knows that I thought Black Panther, and I'm ready for the heat in the comments. Bring it on. I've heard people say Black Panther was a god tier movie, top-notch movie. I thought it was alright. I gave it a strong 7.5 out of 10. That being said, I'm still looking forward to Black Panther 2. It is just further building the universe that is the MCU, and honestly, yeah, I'll be in that theater ready to see it. But you gotta excuse me if I'm not ridiculously overhyped for BP2, because again, I thought the first one was a strong 7.5, and there was a point that if you were to say anything negative about Black Panther, boy oh boy, were you fucking smeared. So a lot of people were afraid to even come out with how they really felt about that movie at the time for fear of being smeared. But I've always been, you know, I don't give a fuck who it is or what movie it is. I'm going to tell you how I feel about it. And I did not think it was God tier. But I will be interested in seeing how BP2 turns out. Black Panther has always been one of the more interesting heroes to me. And I know I'm getting a little off topic here. But he's always been very intelligent and definitely one of the best hand-to-hand fighters in the Marvel Universe. Not the best, but one of the best. And his intelligence is what saved him from World War Hulk coming and completely obliterating him when he came and did it in the comic book, because he's one of the people that chose not to send the Hulk into space. So I'm definitely a Black Panther fan. the movies I just have some issues with. But again, that's completely off subject. Black Panther 2 announced at D23 that Ryan Coogler will direct it, and it will be in theaters May 6th, 2022. So, I mean, you guys all have that to look forward to. I know those theaters are going to be packed. And I know it's probably going to break records again. So, that's definitely a good thing for Disney. The other thing about D23 is they didn't have an enormous amount of time to talk about everything they wanted to, because it's not just MCU focused. It's also focused on other Disney aspects like Star Wars and what have you. But what they did say is, besides Black Panther 2, they are going to have Miss Marvel, She-Hulk, and Moon Knight. Now, if you remember, Disney is launching Disney Plus. It's going to be their streaming service. And from what I understand, She-Hulk, Moon Knight, and I believe Miss Marvel are all going to be part of that Disney Plus streaming service. So, as it stands right now, Netflix and Hulu are the two main streaming services that people use. I have them. I also have Amazon Prime, but I'll be honest, I rarely use that to watch shows and or movies. But I think Disney is going to be that great three. It's going to end up being the big three, because people are going to sign up. People are going to sign up for that streaming service because they keep up with what's going on. And also, I'm sure the series are going to play an integral part in the movies as well, and you're going to kind of need to follow along to both to pick up certain things. That's just me speculating. So yeah, humongous news with these upcoming titles, and I'm very much looking forward to it. And I'll say, back to Black Panther, it grossed over 1.3 billion at the box office. So I'm very much anticipating that, even though I gave it, a 7.5, the original movie, I think this one is going to be it. I think the next one's probably going to be a 9 or a 10. I think they know how much power that movie holds, and they're going to put their all into it. So yeah, exciting, just some exciting news. People have been asking for Moon Knight. Now they finally have it. He's definitely been an underrated character. And I feel like we have a lot to look forward to. And seeing some information on Black Widow, and there was a breakdown that they gave. Again, they didn't allow cameras at D23, but somebody gave away a breakdown as to what they got to witness, and boy, oh boy, it seemed very exciting. So I very much look forward to it. That's it. Yeah, just Black Panther, Moon Knight, She-Hulk, all coming to you, Disney Plus streaming service. Look out for it. Miss Marvel, it's going to be fantastic. A little bit of Phase 4, some Phase 5 info, and let's see what happens with Sony Spider-Man, Disney do. All right. Hopefully I'll be talking to you guys soon. Have a good one. Peace.